back to my channel. I'm here today with a fun little video. I recently came across another Disney loving YouTuber, and her channel name is Miss Cherry's Channel, and she did a fun little Disney trip bucket list tag video, and I'm going to link that down below as well as her channel. And I thought it would be a fun way to talk about an upcoming trip that I have for Walt Disney World. So yep, I'm going back to Disney World and I couldn't be more excited. You guys know that Disney World is my second home and I try to get there as often as I can. Being a travel agent, I think that it's important that I get down there at least every few months to try to keep up with the updates so that when I have a client that wants to go to Disney World, I have all that information for them, like first-hand experience. Even though I have many trips under my belt, things change all the time and it's important to me to keep up with all of those updates and what's happening at the parks. I'm just going to dive right into these questions because they seem like a lot of fun. So when are you going to Disney? We will be in Disney at the end of May. We're officially in May now, can you believe it? Summer's coming, yay! So we're going to be there at the end of May, and we're going to be coming back home right before Memorial Day. So I kind of wanted to like beat that Memorial Day crowd. So at the end of May we're going, and this is a girls trip, so it's going to be just me and my two girls and my mom. Unfortunately my husband cannot go, so we're trying to make it like a fun girls trip. What is your magic band color? The magic band color that we picked for this trip, we picked it all the same for the four of us, and we picked red, I think. They haven't come in yet, but we picked red, and I do have every color of the rainbow as far as magic bands go. We have so many magic bands. Do you guys hear that? There is something running across the top of my roof. Sounds like a squirrel. Alright, I don't know what that was, but it totally freaked me out, and it freaked my cat out. It had to be like a squirrel or a bird, or I hope so. Number 3, where are you staying? So if you know me, you know that I often do split stays, which means I will stay at a resort for a few days and then switch over to another resort. And I really didn't want to do that for this trip. We will be there for a total of 5 nights, and we knew that we wanted to stay in a deluxe resort. But with our flight coming in late that night, I really didn't want to pay the deluxe resort price for just that one night where we're basically going to get to our resort from the airport and want to go to bed. So what we're going to do is stay at Caribbean Beach Resort, which we have stayed at in the past, and I know there's a lot of construction going on there right now, and I kind of am doing this for another reason too. And I want to go see what that construction is like firsthand, because Caribbean Beach Resort is a great moderate choice for someone, especially if they have a family of 5, because these rooms can sleep up to 5 guests. And when I'm sending a client somewhere, I want to make sure that I'm comfortable sending them somewhere and that they know what's going on. And I know that the construction is pretty much basically just an eyesore, if anything, with the exception of their food court is under major renovation. But I kind of just wanted to go peek and see what was going on there. If you've been there recently, let me know in the comments below what you thought about the construction, because I think Caribbean Beach Resort is a great choice for moderates. It's affordable, and especially for families of 5. So we'll just be staying there for one night, and then we're going to check out, and the next morning we're going to go head over to the beach club. I haven't stayed at the Beach Club Resort yet, so I'm excited about that, and my daughters have been really wanting to try out their pool. We have stayed at the Yacht Club, but when we stayed there, it was for my wedding. We stayed there the night before the wedding, so we really didn't have time to experience the pool there. And their pool is called Stormalong Bay, so Yacht Club and Beach Club share the same pool, and they've got a lazy river and they've got slides, and some parts of the pool have a sand bottom. So when I told my kids that, of course they're like, we want to stay there. And I was really close to picking a resort that I've already stayed at. The boardwalk really has become like a home to me. I don't know what it is, but we did get married there, and so it'll always have a special place in my heart. But even our last trip we went back and I was like, I dig this resort. Like, I love the boardwalk. So even though we'll be not staying at the boardwalk this trip, we will be right across the water. The boardwalk is huge. It's a huge area, and right across the water from that is the Yacht Club and Beach Club. It's the whole area between those 3 resorts are just beautiful, amazing. If you like Epcot, you are going to want to stay at one of those resorts because you are in walking distance to Epcot, and you get to go through the back entrance of Epcot, which is called the International Gateway, and it's like at the back of the World Showcase. So as much as I wanted to stay somewhere where I've already stayed before, such as the Boardwalk, I'm also working on my bucket list of staying at every Disney resort, especially Disney Deluxe resorts. Adding the beach club to my list, I will only have one more deluxe resort to stay at, and then I will have stayed at them all, and that is going to be the Contemporary. So once I stay at the Contemporary, I will have stayed at all of the Disney Deluxe resorts, not counting like Saratoga Springs and Old Key West and like the Village. Moving on, are you attending during a holiday or specialty event? Like I said, we'll be there around Memorial Day, but we actually return home right before Memorial Day. So I guess I'm there for like a holiday weekend, but a special event, I will be there for the Flower and Garden Festival again at Epcot. And my mom hasn't done that yet, so I'm excited to show her. And Epcot's my favorite park, so we always have like a lot of Epcot time. So I'm really excited to be back for Flower and Garden Festival. It's going to be just ending like a few days after we leave. I think it's going to be all over for the year. Which park are you most excited for? You know me, Epcot. Epcot is my jam. Snack you want to eat. Mickey pretzels are my favorite. I know they're basic and it's just a pretzel, but it's a Mickey pretzel. I don't know what it is. I love, it's just like somebody liking Disney popcorn. It's just popcorn, but it tastes better because it's Disney popcorn. But going back to Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival, I am excited to have some more frushi, which is a snack size portion, and it's not like sushi. Well, it's like rolled like sushi, but it's like a sweet sushi with fruit, and kind of has like a fruit roll up instead of like the seaweed, and it's got like a coconut rice and whipped cream, and it's delicious. So that's like one of my snacks that I'm looking forward to getting because I won't be able to get it until next year's Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. Drink you want to try. Again, Flower and Garden Festival, we love Violet Lemonade. Violet Lemonade is like a purple lemonade slushy. Sometimes they put an edible flower in them if they have them. It's non-alcoholic. It is perfect for a hot day. It's cool and refreshing. But other than that, I typically stick to the same drinks that I always get. Lots of water. I'm looking forward to drinking lots of water because I expect it to be pretty hot. But then I like walking around Epcot and getting like a glass of wine or champagne from either Italy or France. Souvenir you will purchase first. A Spirit jersey. Probably a Spirit jersey. Most likely a Spirit jersey. Souvenir you are most looking forward to buying. I'm not really sure. Maybe some pins. I like to buy pins lately for the resorts that I stay at. Spirit jerseys. Meal or restaurant you'd like to try. We're not going to be doing any sit-down meals that I know of. We talked about it, and if we want to do one, we can always just look on our My Disney Experience app and see what's available for that night. But we don't have any reservation meals planned. Probably just sticking to quick service. I do love the Satuli Canteen and Pandora. They have a great quick service, and it doesn't make you feel like too full or gross, so I really enjoyed that one. Casey's Corner is always a favorite, as basic as that is. They have amazing corn dog nuggets, so we're just kind of winging it and not really going to be like trying anything new. I do love Kona Cafe at the Polynesian, and we want to try to make it a point to get over and hang out at the Poly, so maybe we could do something there. If not, we might just grab like a bite of sushi at their little sushi bar there. Ride you're most looking forward to in each park. So for Magic Kingdom, I'm going to definitely say Splash Mountain. The last time that my mom was there was back in October, and Splash Mountain was down for renovation, so we didn't get to ride on it. But I think that's my mom's favorite ride in the Magic Kingdom, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be toasty and hot there down in Florida at the end of May, so that'll be nice to cool down because you do get wet. In Epcot, I always look forward to Spaceship Earth. It is my favorite, and my mom also has not been able to ride on the new Soarin'. She's done like the Soarin' over California, but a few years ago it changed to Soarin' around the world, so I want to try to get on that so she can see that. Animal Kingdom, of course, everybody wants Flight of Passage, and we just booked this trip last week with like less than a month to go, so we aren't gonna get any Flight of Passage fast passes right now. I did hear that if you go on your app and refresh, and keep refreshing, sometimes a Flight of Passage fast pass will pop up while you're in the park. We could try that, or our plan is to go to Animal Kingdom at night and try to wait till the park is like just about to close and then see what the wait time is for a Flight of Passage for then. And then Hollywood Studios, our last trip we did not go to Hollywood Studios just because my girls are not really into roller coasters or rides with drops, and I know there's a lot of work going on at Hollywood Studios right now. It's probably my kids' least favorite park. I know that will change when Star Wars Land is open, and they are opening Toy Story Land in June, June 30th, I believe, of this summer. So that's going to be fun, and it's going to add so much more to that park. I feel like the park needs that. I always loved Hollywood Studios when it was MGM back when I was a kid. But back to the question, we are going to go to Hollywood Studios this time, and I'm most looking forward to Tower of Terror. Parade you want to watch? Honestly, we're not really like a big parade watching family. I don't know why. If it's a Boo to You parade at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, I will watch that over and over. But as far as the other parades, like the daytime parades, I don't know. We just never really, I guess we like to use that time to go on the rides while everybody else is watching the parade. I do like Festival of Fantasy, so if it's not too hot and we have like a shaded area, we might watch it, but I don't have any plans to like make plans to sit and watch the parades, if that makes sense. Epcot Pavilion you want to visit the most? All of them? No, but I do like the Japan Pavilion because they have like a huge store there, and if it's hot out, we can go in there and cool off. They also have like a lot of entertainment going on most of the time with the drums. I also like the UK Pavilion. I don't know why, it's just, I really like that whole area. Character you want to meet? I love when I see Belle in her blue dress at Epcot. It really tugs at my heart. She's so pretty. Of course, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. Whoever has the shortest wait times when we're there. What is something that isn't in your plans that would be a dream come true? I guess, you know, I really wish that my husband could be there. Unfortunately, it's a very busy time for him at work right now, so he can't. So if I could wish for anything on this trip, it would be that he could be there with us, but I know that he can't, and that's unfortunate, but there's always next time. Just have a few more questions to go, and then we're all done. What Disney transportation are you excited to use? Do people really get excited about Disney transportation? Because all I ever hear is like negative things. Of course, who doesn't like riding the monorail? Of course, it can get a little hot and crowded on there, but it's the monorail. The buses, you're going to have waits for buses. Sometimes you're not going to wait at all. Sometimes you're going to have a longer wait. The cool thing about some of the Disney resorts lately is they've had TV screens up by the bus stops, and it will give you a estimated time of when you can expect your bus to arrive to bring you to the park. But that's just, you know, Disney World is busy. The resorts are busy. The parks are busy. Sometimes you're just going to have to wait for a bus. But if I had to pick of what Disney transportation service I am most excited about, it's going to be the Magical Express, because there's no greater feeling when you land at the Orlando airport and you go down to Magical Express and they pick you up and you take that 30-minute drive and go through the sign, welcome to Walt Disney World, and do the Disney trivia on the Magical Express. I'm not going to talk about that Disney transportation that picks you up and brings you back to the airport. Photo op you're most excited about? I guess we'll just make use of our memory maker. When you have an annual pass, that's included in your annual pass. So I guess we'll just try to get as many pictures as we can with that, especially with it being like a special girls trip with just me and my daughters and my mom. I definitely want to get a bunch of pictures of us, and I always love the ride photos, especially Splash Mountain. We always do something silly, or Space Mountain, whatever. I think ride photos can be hysterical. And the last question, what are you most looking forward to for this trip? Again, I'm just excited to be able to be there with my kids and my mom, and being there at my most favorite place in the world, And my mom would always take me. When I was a kid, we went on many girls trips, whether it would be going down to Disney World or taking a cruise or traveling somewhere. We did a lot of vacationing together, and that always stuck with me, and that's probably where I get my addiction from. So thanks, Mom. But I'm just excited to have my kids there too, and they get to spend some time with Grandma. And besides that, I just really look forward to being able to get that one-on-one experience and the updates in the parks, because that's important to me, to provide my clients with up-to-date information and pictures. I love to just go and take as many pictures as I can, and then I have, you know, like a whole file full so I can post on Instagram every day. I don't know. What am I excited about? I'm excited about being home. Not this home. I mean, I love this home, but I like to go to my second home too. I like to go back to my second home. So that is it for this video. I thought it was a lot of fun. I can't wait to share pictures and videos and vlogs from our trip that's coming up in just a few weeks. I did also want to mention that when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I am going to do a big giveaway on this channel. So make sure that you are subscribed, or if you know someone who loves Disney vlogs and Disney videos and Disney giveaways, just subscribe to my channel and help me get there. And like I said, I will be doing a big giveaway, and a lot of the stuff is going to be coming from the parks, because while I'm down there, I'm going to be a lot of shopping, and a lot of that will be for the giveaway. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll talk to you guys real soon. I have a exciting trip coming up next week, actually. Doesn't have anything to do with Disney, but I am going to be sharing about that, and you'll hear about that real soon. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye!